Dear students, welcome back to social science class. Today we will study about the geographical features and prehistoric India. In this lesson we will study the main points such as the introduction to geographical features, physical features of India, India as a subcontinent and India is a peninsula, the neighboring countries of India, the prehistoric period. Then we'll study about the lifestyle of the people during the prehistoric India, and lastly we'll study about the Stone Age. Before going to learn about the geographical features of India, we will understand what is the meaning of geography. Geography is nothing but it is the study of the earth's surface, the earth environment and interior of the earth. The earth is not same everywhere. It is having different types of features. The earth's surface is covered by somewhere ups and downs, somewhere high mountains, somewhere deep downhills, somewhere water, somewhere fertile land, somewhere borderland, etc. etc. Such type of features on the earth's surface are called geographical environment. Every country is having influence of this geographical environment. As the geographical environment show the life of the people. Before going to learn the history of the man of a particular country, we must understand the geographical environment of that country. The geographical situation of India. Now we'll study about the geographical situation of India and India as a subcontinent, as a peninsula and boundaries of India. Before going to learn about the geography of India, we will understand where is India located in the world. India is located towards the eastern part of the world, that is towards the southern part of Asian continent. It is occupied with a vast or huge area in the southern part of Asia. Hence, it is called as a subcontinent. It is surrounded by three sides water and one side land. The land which is covered by three sides water and one side land is called as peninsula. India is covered by three sides water, that is towards the east of India is Bay of Bengal, towards the south of India is Indian Ocean and towards the west of India is Arabian Sea. Towards the north we are having land parts. So India is called as a peninsula. India's neighboring countries are towards the western direction Pakistan, towards the northwest is Afghanistan, towards the north are China, Nepal and Bhutan. Towards the east of India is Bangladesh and Myanmar. Towards the southern part of India is Sri Lanka. Dear students, now we'll study the geographical features of India in brief. As I told you, India is having four physical features, that is Himalayan mountains towards the northern direction, Indo-Gangetic plain in between the Himalayan mountains and Deccan Plateau, the Deccan Plateau in between the Indo-Gangetic plain and the coastal region, and the coastal region towards the southern part of India. First of all, we'll see about Himalayan mountains. Himalayan mountains are always covered with snow, and there are a lot of tallest mountains and peaks in the world. These Himalayan mountains are helping India to preserve the safety and security of its since ancient period. There are very few intrusions on ancient India from the northern Himalayan regions. Mostly the attacks have been mainly from the northwestern side through the valleys of Bolan Pass and the valleys of Khyber Passes. The Indo-Gangetic plains are extremely fertile with suitable for agricultural activities. Because of its fertility, since ancient civilization such as Indus Valley civilization and the Vedic periods have flourished here only. There were many battles between different dynasties to establish control over this area. This dynasty, later on the dynasties which got flourished here established their control over this fertile land and also got developed into great empires of the our country. Next important physical feature is Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau is divided into two parts with the help of river Narmada. River Narmada separates India into two parts such as Malwa Plateau or Central Highlands towards the north of Narmada River and the Deccan Plateau towards the southern part of Narmada River. The Mauryan Empire and the Gupta Empire rulers have ruled these areas since ancient period. Now we'll come to study about the coastal line of India. India is having a vast coastal lines towards east and western direction which stretches at about 6,100 kilometers between Gujarat Kutch till the edge of eastern coastal region. The coastal region of India is divided into two parts, that is eastern coastal line and the western coastal line. The eastern coastal line is called as Coromandel Coast and the western coastal line is called in two names with the Konkan and Malabar Coast. The Malabar Coast is located towards the south of western coast and the Konkan Coast is located towards the north of western coast. These coastal regions are having a greater opportunity of harbor or port facilities for ships. Because of that, since long years ago, since ancient period, they have attracted lot of Roman traders for trading in India. Mostly foreign trade of India was carried on these coastal regions only. Because of that, the towns of harbors or port towns in the both coastal regions got flourished into powerful kingdoms such as the Pandya dynasty, Chera dynasty or Chola dynasty, etc. India is having diverse physical features. This Indian geographical environment with diversity has influenced the life of the people or communities living here. In spite of the communal diversity, India has got existence of cultural unity and which is binding all the people with different by binding us under one unity. Unity in diversity is the necessity of Indian culture today. Dear students, we will now study about the prehistoric period. Before going to learn about the prehistoric period, we will understand the meaning of prehistoric period. The period before the discovery of the art of writing is called as prehistoric period or the prehistoric age. It is because we do not find evidence of language development or evidence of the use of script by the people. We are not having any written records to study about the history of prehistoric period. So, the archaeologist depends upon the archaeological sources for the study of the history of this period. Archaeologist means the scholars who make the best study of uh, archaeology prehistoric period. They are called as archaeologists. During the prehistoric period, man was nomad, living nomadic life and was engaged in hunting and food gathering. It means that the man was moving from one place to another place or wandering from one place to another place, and his main occupation was hunting animals and collecting the food materials. The archaeologists discovered some of the tools created by the people of prehistoric period, and they are the main sources to study about the lifestyle of the people during the period of prehistoric age. Mainly, the people of prehistoric period have made the tools out of stone, wood, and bones, and made the best use of such tools for their occupations. Among the tools created by the people during the period of prehistory, only tools made out of stones are survived today, and they are providing us the best sources for study of their life. People of this age, that means people of the prehistoric age, made the best use of stone tools to peel the skin of the animals and separate the flesh and bones of the animals, and also made the best use of stone tools to scrape the bark of the trees and to cut the fruits, to cut the roots. The people of this age created handles out of bones and wood and used them to the stone tools. And such handled stone tools were used like spears, arrows, and hunted the animals. They used stones as axes to chop down or to cut down the trees and cut them into logs. These logs were used to build their huts or shelters, and also to make handles for their weapons. The world prehistoric period provides only this sort of vision to us. In our next video, we will go to learn about uh, where did the prehistoric man lived.